How about now? Now. Whew. I just forgot to turn on the mic. They are charged. All right. I'm in the floor. And y'all need to tilt down a little bit because I had to sit. It's just standing on my knees. Why am I in the floor? Because I am a glutton for punishment. Yay! Yes, I'm here. There she is. Phoebe says. Found me. Congratulations, or I'm sorry. You know, whichever applies to you. So yeah, you'll find it helps to turn it on. LOL. And there's Sherry. Good morning, Sherry. Lynn says, good morning, afternoon, everyone. Loud and clear, but with an echo. I have no devices on here with sound, so I don't know what the echo's from. Not best. He'll wake up in a second. If not, we will shoot it. Feeling violent lately. There's a Nightbot waking up so they can share all the links. My friends, my moderators, people who join us, who are my friends or moderators. All their links are over here. You will also find links below the video. Even if you don't see them over here, sometimes you'll find a link down there. So check them out. Well, I have everything set up to do the... No, don't click things, Colleen. Let's move this, anywhere else but right beside my hand. I have all these set up to do... I thought I only had 8 left to do. I have like 12 at least. These are all set up to do the boot. All the links are there. I'm going to try to do one, but I wanted to do a haul this weekend. And my weekend didn't go like I thought it was going to because why would it? It never does. So I was going to do a little Amazon Vine haul, and I decided at the very last second, which means after this video, I'm going to have to put paid promotion on it. So if you're just getting this and you're seeing me now before I start, these are things that I got on Vine for free for a review on Vine. I don't put up my videos for reviews. I just do the typing review online. The Vine program is so you can get things at, it's not actually no cost because we have to claim it as income on our taxes, whatever we get. So to say it's free, I think is a stretch, but it is very, very close to it. So I get these things on Vine. I see Sherry said she found Sylvia's video on double wedding ring applique, and she said thank you and she loves it. Yay! Yes, and the pattern for the boot is pinned at the top of the chat. One of the few things. I was talking on Discord this morning thinking, I don't usually have time to talk on Discord. I have done something wrong. I've forgotten something. Something is... Oh. But anyway. Oh, Lynn says my fault. I had you open twice. Whew. I was looking around and I was like, well, I muted that right before I came up. My phone isn't even on. Well, it's on, but it doesn't have anything up. So Lisa says, LOL, Lynn, that would give an echo. I have done that before many times. You're not alone. So anyway, these things are from the Vine program. And I didn't decide until just now that I was going to do that because I was going to do it Saturday. And then we had the rain and I really wanted to get that brush burnt down while it was wet because we have had a very dry last year. That's been out there for about a year since I cleaned out the fence line. Most of that's been out there. So I got that cleaned up Saturday. So I was recuperating Sunday. And then Sunday I built a couple things and I did like 25 Vine reviews. So I just hadn't had time. And yesterday I donated plasma. So I haven't had time to get this in. And I want to get it in because it is crafty sewing related. And one just because I liked it. So I have a page up myself so I can share the links with you guys. Won't drive my moderators nuts. And they are affiliate links. So if you use them and buy anything, I may get something out of it, some commission, anywhere from 0 to, I think 10% is the highest. I've never seen 10%. All right. Where am I starting at? Yeah. What time is it? We're going to try to do this in 25 minutes. This is a linen rayon 1 yard cut. It feels softer than a flour sack. I've never used this. And I thought it would be nice for a bag interior, but now I was like, oh, that would make an awesome pillowcase. And it is so soft. I think for a 1 yard cut, I think it was $17 is the regular price. I forgot to put the prices down beside them. But it's an off-white. I think that's perfect for most bag linings, purse linings, tote, diaper bag. But it is really nice. I was surprised at the luxurious. Yes, I see my name. Nightbot does not, though. There we go. Nightbot is slow today. Can I talk just a little bit louder? Yes. Yes, I can. Give me just a second. I'm going to put the link in for this that I just showed. I hope. There we go. Let me move this closer to my mouth. When I turn from it, I know I get really soft. I'm still getting used to it. So it's 1 yard linen rayon blend. It is so stinking soft. Luxurious. Did I say that? That's the word that came to mind when I was touching it. I can't wait to sew with it. Okay, what's the next thing over here? Oh. This I was very excited about. Nightbot does need coffee, Deborah. This is, I've seen them other places. Where did it go? It was here this morning. Found him. Ow, 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 my hip. Okay. Magnet. This does not come open. I thought I'd try though. I didn't see it before. This is a magnet, and it was like $7 with normally $7. And I thought that sounds like a really good price. And when you get it on Amazon, you know, you have the standard shipping or free if you're on Prime or whatever. Got these cute little pins. I haven't poked them through anything. Let's see how sharp they are. Oh, cute little. I was needing some pins, and I think these would be better for some of the bag things that I'm doing. I need to get some more pins from our friend Halo. Let's see. The pins that I like. No, I like these. They're not, they don't feel smooth. Like maybe I'm spoiled with other kind of pins, but they will do. They will do, and they're just so cute. But Sylvia says, Nightbot is quite often slow these days. I wonder if it's related to Amazon. Amazon is still glitching. I didn't have, where did I put that pins? The pins that I just had in my hand. Oh, there they are. I don't remember how many pins this comes with. But that should save me from losing pins on things that I don't absolutely need to use my good pins on. I can use these on. And this will work with any of my pins. It came in a purple color. The one on the box was purple, and I was like, oh, they didn't send me purple. I like purple. Purple does not go in my living room that well. So I thought that was super cute and probably a lot cheaper than the other ones I've seen. And to try it, I figured get enough. Let's see what else. Mine's purple. Of course yours is purple. Every time I see purple, I think about you. Let's see. Chalk. Next one is Taylor's chalk pens. I hadn't seen them like this, or maybe I just hadn't looked. These. Now, when they're shipped, I don't know if you guys have bought things like this before, but the chalk is all over the little package. When I opened it and I put pictures on it, it has a wheel on there. I don't know if you can hear this, but it has a little wheel. I thought that is really convenient. Not bad for 4 of them. I have a boring red one, years old. Some people really like red. I had a neighbor, everything was red. But anyway, I thought, for the price, for 4 of them, I don't remember what that price was, but I know I wouldn't have gotten them if I thought they were high. That's not bad. Just be aware when you open them, there is chalk in the package. It gets all over your hands and whatever you're opening them on top of. So those need to find a home. That's why I wanted to do this, so I could get it done and find everything a home that needs a home over here, because I just did not make good choices. I have square ones and metal bowls. Nice. Well, and I know you can get them at the metal ones, and you can paint them if you get them at, I always say Big Lots. It's not Big Lots. Melissa, Harbor Freight at automotive places. You can get the metal ones that aren't colored. You can paint those. Get you some Rust-Oleum paint and paint them whatever color you want. Maybe you have paint. I usually have paint because I have an issue with spray paint. Not the nasty issue. I just like to spray paint things. I won mine from somewhere. Can't remember where for now. From now, Sylvia said, Harbor Freight around $5. Okay, and this one with the pens, I think was $7. I think. Like I said, the pens aren't fantastic, but they will do for some things. And they're cute. They're cute. See, oh, these are what I was super excited about. Now, I love to spray paint things too, as you well know, Dee Dee says. Yes, I do, girlfriend. Yes, we are those people. Sometimes they are lost leaders with a coupon, so you get them for free. Oh. Melissa says, my people, Dee Dee. I'm a spray paint queen. That's what we do. We don't like the color. That's okay. It was on sale for like $1. We'll just spray paint it because we always got spray paint. Or chalk paint. I have chalk paint too. And this is called, that all fit there too. Easy Grip Medium Binder Clips, 52-pack, colored alphabet. Okay, there is a coupon for like $1 off, I think, on this one. $18 and change when I looked just the other day. Things change quickly. Timber. I saw these. I was going to make some with my alphabetties that I got. I decided for the price, for the energy I don't have to spend, and I don't think these will come off at all on me. Two of each letter, and these right here, this is like, I might tickled my nose. I didn't appreciate it. This is like silicone thing right here. These are perfect for me. I love my binder clips like these, and these have the letters on them, so when I am doing something, don't put it on your finger. That does not feel good, just so you know. But I got these, and I was like, oh my gosh, when I looked, they were just a little bit cheaper than the other ones I wanted to try. I can't compare them because I haven't tried the ones from, one of my favorite stores. But I thought, and now I'm going to take them all out of order and put them somewhere. Who knows? Lynn says, everything's blurring over there. I'm now making cushion to match with some of the leftover blocks. Nice. Love the binder clips. They are cute, Sylvia says. Sherry loves them. And I was like, I like my quilt shops. I really do. I love the quilt shops I love. But these, to me, I thought would last longer, work better, and for more things. They are very sturdy. I've been seeing, what kind of clips are those that we all use? These break apart. And I'm guessing because it's plastic. So maybe these will last longer. I don't know. Maybe they won't. I like both. So it's good to have both. So I was really excited about those. I'm excited about it. I wouldn't get it if I wasn't, because that would be a waste of my time and everyone else's. Let's see. Oh, I don't think, yeah, I can. These are not necessary. These are sheer convenience. And, this year, that's what I was going for. I was going for making my life simpler and hopefully more organized when it comes to my sewing and stuff. So I got a pack of these. Let's see. My moderators would help, but they don't have my my links. So they're just going to hang out and chat. Affiliate links, that's what I'm trying to say. These are affiliate links. I have the black ones. Deborah says, these came in multicolors and they came with a ring. They're dry erase. So you put a paper in here and you can take your marker and mark things off your pattern as you go. Total convenience. The cheap little sleeves that you get for inside binders, paper sleeves, they work just as well. But this was cheap and pretty colors, and I thought maybe the different colors, that way you can look at it quick and, oh, that's where I put that. That's where I put this. But I thought, and it's got a little place for a pin up here. So, yes, I see you. Those are good for practicing free motion quilting. Oh, Halo, says Angel over at Halo Inspirations. Halo Inspired. Yes, Jerry. If you do exclamation COLEEN, it gets my attention somewhat slowly because the Nightbot has not had its coffee yet. And there's Angel's link. She does lives at 3 p.m. and drops a video for that. She has before that, she has a sew along going on. I'm going to do some of those blocks. Maybe not on video, but I'm going to do some of those blocks in the Coriotor fabrics. Are the letters stickers or printed? They're printed. They're printed silicone. Yeah, I can't peel that off. And I tried to take it off this too. Couldn't do that either. Very easy for me to grip. Yes, and I want to do, of course, I want to do the more complicated ones that you got up there. Like the snail trail one in the middle. But anyway, so there's these. Free motion quilting. I've been thinking free motion quilting a lot lately. Because I did make runners so I could practice that. I'll just put these over here. I'm never going to get them back up on that ring. So I could practice that. Oh, here's one. I don't know about its accuracy. I'm just showing it because I got it so I could try it. I have not tried. I use those when I teach. Oh, cool. And the ones that you get for, well, I get the cheap ones. So the cheapest ones I can find, I'm sure I have some around here. Binder words. Words before the sun comes up are hard. Just paper sleeves. They get icky after a while, and the cheap ones, they wrinkle, and then I was thinking those maybe I could keep longer. And woman, speaking of which, I should have something coming this week for that. They sell them at Dollar Tree. The sleeves, $5 for those is $5 for those is a steal. I can't remember how much they were, but I knew they were cheap because I I don't get things that aren't a good deal, or at least the same as somewhere else, as my quilt shops, because I love my quilt shops. Oh, I need to shorten this because it won't fit. There we go. The Dollar Tree. I was thinking that's where I got some. But I didn't want to say the Dollar Tree and then lie to everybody. I was sure. Yes, Sylvia, I see you. Okay, next thing. I want to try, but Sylvia, do those folders open at top? Yes. And the ring isn't sold on them. It comes separately. All these open at the top. They have this little pin place right here. And you can hang this up on a nail, on a hook. They don't have to all be together, but they all need to be together right now for me. And they're very long. They're longer than the standard piece of paper. You could even put some pattern pieces in there. Okay. Can you see these? You can see these. These are, oh shoot. The word was there this time. Slotted trimmer, acrylic template ruler for accurate cutting and trimming. Designed for half square triangles. That's strip piecing block construction. Ideal stencil and tool for quilters is what it says. I mean, it's not an outrageous price. It's got the corner cut thingies on it. I have not tried it. I don't know how accurate it is. And taking a ruler to measure another ruler is not the best idea, just so you know. But from this right here, I would say that's accurate. Those lines are right with the lines on my Missouri Star ruler. There's some kind of stuff on the back. It is not like Creative Grids, though. Creative Grids, I can feel more. No, I think I'd have to put some things on the back of this to keep it from sliding on me. But I wanted to try these. Sorry about yawning. Half square triangle trimmers. Thank you, Melissa. That link doesn't work. Oh. Let's see what happened. No, do not mess up my stream. Oh, I see what happened. They're currently unavailable. Well, I'm not going to finish that sentence because it's not nice. I apologize for that. They probably were waiting for, because I've noticed this happen on mine. They seem to wait until they get some reviews and then they put them up. So hopefully the price hasn't changed. Let me see if I can find the price that I'm going to be charged at the end of the year on my taxes for these for you. I may have a shopping problem. $13.99 is what they were when I got them. So if you watch for them to come back in stock, this particular brand, I can say matched up with my ruler. And I think I'm going to like them. I think. But they're the knockoff of the clearly slotted trimmers. I mean, that's what it is. Yes, I put True Grips on the back of mine. True Grips, yes. And Halo has True Grips. Yes. You guys are so fast. I was overdoing my thing, didn't have my window up. I have that trimmer, love it. That link doesn't work okay. The link worked when I clicked it. Let me try sharing it again. Just, where's the link? That is not the right link here. I bought a package of 25 or 50 True Grips years ago. Still haven't used all of them. Yeah, they are a great deal. And I know Halo has them. I did not put what that goes to, but let me click on it, see if it'll see. Okay, that took me there, but it does say they're out of stock. I don't know why the last one didn't work. Sorry about that. Sylvia, I put grips on the back of all my rulers. I do. I have some somewhere. I probably need to order more, which I'll probably need to put in my cart because for my birthday, I am getting stuff from my friend Halo shop. And my cart's already as full as it can be, unless my husband makes me mad and I decide it's going to cost him. Anyway, these things, they're cute. I don't know how convenient they will be for me. It may be a ruler that just, sits on the side, but lots of people like them, so I thought I would give them a try. It's not going to kill me to put some grippies on the back of them. I do that with my other rulers. It's, it's great until or unless you're wanting to upgrade to the Creative Grids, which these are thinner material than Creative Grids. They don't have the grippy on the back quite like Creative Grids do. So I would say from what I have of Creative Grids, and I don't have these particular ones. Ooh. I'm waiting for something to come in over at Angels. So when they get it in-house, then I will put my order in. So I will get my birthday a little bit late probably, but that's okay because I'm not in a rush for it. But then you'll get another haul. But what I'm saying, these are thinner. They don't have the grippy stuff on the back. They appear to be accurate, but they would be great for a beginner. For, if somebody wanted to try something like this, they would be great just to try. I think it's Creative Grids. Creative Grids that has these. Now I'm wondering if I'm saying that right. But, until you can upgrade to something better, I do that a lot. I'll get the cheap one, knowing that's what I can afford, maybe for a few years, until I can get something nicer, like for a birthday or Christmas or things like that. So that's an idea. Let's see. I don't want to do those yet. Oop. I'll be back. What did I want to do? I wanted to do, ouch, not cool. Some of these things, I had them in a very nice order, and then I got more stuff. If somebody keeps buying stuff. Give me a second. Okay. That's not in there. And those aren't in there. Okay. First of all, this was an extravagance for me. This next thing was it was just something extravagant that I wanted. I thought was cute. So it would be nice to have for my sewing space. I'm trying to get, it doesn't help when you can't see. I'm addicted to shopping, LOL. Hey, I've made it to the gold, which means I can get anything that they have on Vine that's over $100 now. They show me it. They didn't show me it before. And up to 8 things a day. Vine was down all day yesterday and has been down this morning. That's cute. The coffee thing. The clips are separate. I need a new chair for my sewing room. Oh, mine's not that old. It'll probably be here a while. I thought this is for coffee pods. That's what this is for. And I thought about putting a piece of coffee cloth in here to kind of hold these better because they will do this a little bit. But these clips also. Oh, Dollar Tree had what? I love these clips. These clips for leather, vinyl, really thick, even quilting. I love these clips. I got some with a leather, I think it was a leather glue kit. And I was like, if you sold these clips separately, I would buy a ton because they are awesome. And then I found them on Vine. Let me put the link in for the clips and I will get back over to the chat to see what you're saying. I love this. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree better not have this coffee thing. I'm going to be so mad. I do have to watch things like that. Oh, and I do use these, not these particular ones, the other binder clips. I use them for chip bags and cereal bags and things like that. Free shipping on chairs. Oh, the Arrow chairs that you do sell those, don't you? Halo. I'm bouncing between screens, so yes, nice. And she does, even at her store, she has free shipping over $100, and under that is only $5 spot rate. This is not a commercial for Halo. Oh, that would be good sales pitch, Halo. That's my girl. They have sewing chairs. Dollar Tree did have those, Colleen. They are cute. Okay, I still don't know what they had. Angel, what kind of are those Arrow chairs? Yes. Shipping on chairs. Free shipping on chairs. Yes. Arthur doesn't like those chairs, but yes, good sale price. Good sales pitch. I forgot that you had things like that. Check them out. Oh, and while I'm talking to them, I found out some mention this. Glow in the dark fabric. Boo something. I still haven't put a strap on it. 2 straps on it. I will. As you can tell, I just don't do things that I'm supposed to. I love these. And these clips, they were really cheap. Melissa, was it the clips or the coffee thing? Because if it's the coffee thing, I way overpaid. And they do that sometimes. Well, I'm talking about overpaying. I don't think I overpaid for this. You got 2 for, I'll have to find a link to it. Let's see. For like $14. And I just fell in love with it. My kitchen has a blue focus wall. And this is just rope. But I thought 2 for $14 and they've done all the work. That is adorable. Oh. Deborah needs the chair with the higher back support. I did go search your site recently, Angel. I was looking for back quarters in specific colors like fuchsia. I know why you were there. Oh, and that's what I was going to do. I forgot. That's what I was going to do for my birthday, but then I forgot and decided to go with Chiefs colors. Let me put this down and get you a link for that because that one I hadn't gotten. But I just thought that was just the cutest thing. And I don't buy a bunch of decor. Come on now, cooperate. There it is. $12.49. It actually went down a little bit. 2 for $12.49. So it'd be great to give as a gift. He is one of 2 people I have ever heard that doesn't. I'm sure there is a chair he likes, though, Arthur, which is arthritis. Arthur is my nemesis. Always. Mine is responding to that. It needs to stop. Okay. Got that. See if there's anything I want to share real quick. Oh. And there is a link to this below the video. Newspaper prints. I don't know if I can get in trouble for telling you where not to buy it, but don't buy where I used to buy it because it's $18. I got 4 of these, which is the same size, same amount. They were $5.55 each plus shipping, so it worked out to $8 each. I bought 4. I ordered them Thursday or Friday and got them yesterday. Super fast shipping. I'm not going to say where they're from because when I heard the other woman say it, I was like, that's not what it's called. It is what it's called. That's that. They gave me a little catalog with it, which I'm not particularly interested in. A designer from Moda is where I saw, sorry about that, where I saw where to get these. It's getting colder and my back is not happy. I bet it's colder here, which menopause really likes. Perimenopause likes the cold. I can't. The letters are so small in that. Anyway, that is the newsprint. It's the same thing I used to get from Amazon. Just a whole lot better price. And since I use so much of it, I figure, 4 will probably get me through the next 4 years at least. Deborah here too. I'm in Florida. It's not supposed to be cold yet. I know, right? Okay. Oh, I don't have a link to this, but I should. Okay, I don't have a link to this. I need something open. I ordered last week for our anniversary. I told you that I was going to order the backing for this quilt that we're working on. The cute boot. And when I got the patterns, the downloaded patterns for the Christmas cup, my rug thingies that I can't wait to make those. I went ahead and I ordered this, even though the other was free. This is going to be the backing, and it might be the borders on the side. I think there's enough here for the borders. I got 2 yards, a minky, and I thought that's not going to fight with the fish theme of the nursery. Not that it really matters, but they have a fish themed minky. I'm going to get. What happened? Going to have to dig out my heated blanket, Deborah says, and my big tidy up. Dee Dee says temperature got down to 36 here last night. I was cold this morning. I think it was 50 earlier, and it's supposed to get down to 46 before it started going up. That's a minky. That's a minky. And it was, I think it was $20 a yard-ish. And here is a secret. I don't know if everybody knows this. I guess I just wasn't signed up for their emails. When I go over there and I start putting things in my cart and then I leave, I get an email and it says, you know, basically, you've visited. Why don't you come back and finish that order? Here's 10% off. So I got 10% off whatever it was. Oh, here it is. With the $3.75 pattern, this was normally $43.90. That's either a 6 or 8. Grand total with shipping was $51.94 with shipping. So anyway, I'm very excited about that from the Fat Quarter Shop. Angel has a minky there. Let's see if I find something to put it on. It would be so cute on stockings too. They have snowflakes on it. It has snowflakes. It's an off-white. I can't help myself. But I got these, they're faux leathers. I can sew them on my machine. This one I'm worried is going to tear. This one is a bit thicker. They're a little bit cheaper. Let me put the link in there. They're a little bit cheaper at Amazon than they are at some of the fabric stores that sell faux leather. This one has a really nice backing on it. And this one, I'm not so sure. It's pretty thin. Let's see. And it does say the green one for decor. Stop it. So that's why it would be thinner. So it would be good for an accent though. That's that one. And is that gray? I guess that is gray. This one is supposed to be for cars, sofa chairs, and outdoors. The gray one. So that's why it's thicker. It feels a lot better quality, which means the price is higher, I'm sure. But still cheaper than a yard at most of the stores I would go to. And so I want to try it because I'm just learning to do bags. I don't want to waste a ton of money. And then this was $10 a yard. It is, I want to say waterproof canvas. Yeah, waterproof canvas. 600 D Oxford polyester upholstery fabric, water resistant. I know I've got some bag makers that might like this. I think the online stores that sell this, I think it's about the same price. This is a nice color and it feels nice. Nice thickness. My machine may not love it, but that's why we're trying it, because if it doesn't love it, I can always get something else. I think it'll be fine though. I'm not putting the link up to this just because I just want to show it. I need to ask for it. My husband, I showed him this and he's like, why did you get that? I looked at him, I said, why did I get it? Because there's gnomes on it. Yes, that's why I got it. Sorry. Let's see. I think that's good for now. This other stuff can be other stuff. Clear up my floor so I can get my machine over here. And we probably have time to do a block. But, oh, I see someone said my name. Well, what's that, paper or vinyl? Is that wrapping paper or vinyl? Oh, that's wrapping paper. Sorry. And it may have been overpriced. But I may hoard it for the rest of my life. Oh, and something else that I got that, get off that. I'm going to have a fit trying to get up to my chair now. I've made such a mess. I got some foam that had 2 yards for something. It is not fusible foam, so I need to get some glue, some spray glue for it. E6000 spray glue, Deborah told me will work, and I double checked that because that's what I do. Once she told me what it was, I was like, oh, okay, now I can look that up. Will work to put this on it. Do I have a link for that foam? But I am getting some because I prefer the fusible. So I am going to get probably a yard for my birthday from Halo because Halo has the Flex Pellon Flex foam. What am I looking for? Pooey. Melissa was hoping it was gnomes. Oh, somebody needs to make that into gnomes. Let me get a link for that. Good morning, Deb S. Peg Mama Quilter. WPC, not wicked. Let's see if I can find that foam real quick. I do like the convenience of the single-sided flex foam, and I do like how the flex foam works in backpack straps because I was practicing and I did make a backpack strap with the flex foam. I don't remember where I got it originally, but I know I saw it at Halo. So now, this is what happens when you order too much. Just a second, I'm trying to find a... All right, fine. Parts of Amazon still are not working. Occasionally, yesterday, it was... Pardon me for getting out of the camera. There it is. It's 59 by 79 inch high density foam, 2 sheets. It was $20. So is it a better deal than the single-sided fusible? Not really. Not really, but it will do, and I wanted to see how I would like it. So, whoops, hang on. So, yeah, that wasn't the best choice I made, but now we know. Wow, my thing went everywhere. Good morning, Gypsy Woman Wendy. I think I saw you the other day in Barbie's chat. I was over there lurking. It may have been after the live. Jeannie's Designs. So, I won't get this again, this particular foam, but I will share it if I can figure out how to do that. I've just come down with a duh moment. There we go. Camera angle. Yes. Yes, I'm aware. Is that better? I could go on Twitch now. We don't want to talk about that. I am a petty, shallow person. Wendy. Oh, yeah, I watch her too. Yeah. I was thinking that's where I saw you this weekend. Yes, the camera angle was, it was what it was because I was doing something. And now I'm going to have to mess with it more. Pardon me, close your eyes. Gonna try to sew a boot. I have to go into town after this. Take care of some business. If you hear crashing, it's okay. Okay. Face in your chesticles. I can tell you what I was thinking about doing to my husband's computer. Okay. Here's like a 5-second rant for you. I don't like digging through trash to get to things I want to see. I don't like digging through trash. I don't like digging through a bunch of TNA. I don't like digging through a bunch of cussing. That's not for me. I just like, why? Why? I know why. It rubs me the wrong way every time. Well, apparently, I may get in trouble for this. I don't care. And I apologize in advance for saying this out loud. If you have little ones, distract them real quick. Because this isn't something I would normally say around a little one. I call Twitch Tit TV. Tits TV. Because when you go to look for a game, there's a bunch of women with, cut off like that. Even when I was, I was smaller. I was never small. Even when I was small, that was inappropriate. So my husband, son, and every other living gamer I know gets on Twitch to look for gaming. And my husband does. I have no doubt that he does. But he has to go through all the trash to find it. Yesterday, there was an incident at TwitchCon that my son was telling about. A lady who, and I'm using that term very loosely, a lady on Twitch had an incident. And my husband says, "What's her name?" And I looked at him and I said, "Why would you know her name? Why would you know anyone's name? That's a woman. I thought you never saw that." That put me in a bad mood. Just saying. And I was going to get even. Do you know how I'm going to get even? Right now, boy's asleep, husband's at work. I'm going to get a picture. He's going to see it on screensaver when he opens his computer today when he gets home. Why am I so quiet? Hang on, Melissa. Is everybody having? I'd rather see your face. These are testicles. LOL. Is everybody having trouble hearing me? I'm going to my sound to see if, because I have to fix my sound every time I do this. Volume is fine here. Okay, Melissa, turn your volume up. Did that bring me up any? For some reason, I guess after I turned it on, it took it down again. And loud and clear here. So anyway, I thought it would be funny. Oh, when I turn my head, I apologize. Okay. So I thought it would be funny to get a picture of mine and put him on his computer screen. So when he comes in, that's what he sees. It will take him hours to figure out how to undo that. I have you on 70. Okay. It's every time I turn my head. It is. I need to be more aware of that. So that was my rant about that TV. I really do just like it. Everybody's like, "Oh, why don't you watch it on Twitch?" Because I don't do Twitch. Why don't you get on Twitch? I don't do Twitch. Oh my gosh, Colleen, that's hilarious. I thought it would be. And you know who else is going to think something about it? Our 23-year-old. Can you imagine? Okay, my husband's computer. Oh, yeah. We ain't doing TNA. My husband's computer is by the hallway. So when my son comes, let's see, his computer's here. When my son comes out his door over here, he always goes right by my husband, right? How are you going to like it when it's mama's? Don't worry, that'll be inappropriate, and my husband will take it off and hide it quickly so he doesn't see it. But I'm just saying, you don't want to see mama's. I don't usually get upset. Deborah says, I have headphones on so the guys don't have to listen. Now that I'm flat, men talk to me and not my chesticles. When he says, I've never been that way, but there's several who are. In fact, I never understood. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about that. So, see if I can set this up without making myself aggravated and not being on here for terribly long. I set my trimmers off. Never been flat. LOL. Melissa said, I quit watching the indie projects because their thumbnails were always the girl in super low cut shirts with the girls always hanging out. I know, right? I'm like, do not recommend. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. And once, this camera's actually sideways. And once I got my YouTube fixed, my husband made his own YouTube so he could watch gaming, and I wouldn't get offended at what's coming up. Of course, he doesn't watch the women. And here's my thing. This is what I told him. Until you're interested in one of my lives, I don't want to hear you watching a woman, listening to a woman, or going through things where women are. If you want to do that, you can watch one of my lives. Guess he's not watched any of my lives. I love him, but he can get in trouble because I am a petty, jealous woman. And so is he. I was like, if the table was turned and he would say no, and I'd say, oh, really? And I'd give a description, and it's like, well, that's different. No, it's not. It's just as ick. If I need to show those to get attention, well, no, thank you. That just went off the rails, didn't it? Yes. None of us, I think, are in the small club. If you want us to go talk about, drop your chat, watch your chat over there. Oh my gosh. So I hope I haven't offended anybody. I think that's funny. People don't mind if they offend me, but if I'm offended, it's like, oh. Hang on. I think I grabbed the wrong one. I did. Running my mouth, not my hands. Okay. So I think this is the 5th week we're working on this. And if I had more time than one day, I could probably get this done in a couple weekends. It is very simple, very fast. If you get the cutting done in one weekend, you can get the sewing done in no time. Okay. We're going to move and look at the sewing area, not the ladies. Just saying. Oops. My coffee cup is in the way. Close your eyes. Oh, let's do some sewing. Look, I have supervision. I appreciate you guys hanging in there while I did my little rant. I don't rant normally. I don't think it's appropriate, but I have just had enough of seeing little girls. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hang on a second. How did I do that? I have to clean that up. You guys would hang out while I clean that up? Hang on a second. I'll turn the camera. Oh, don't look at the quilt over there. That is where I said after I donate plasma. I lay after I donate plasma. So it's all a little messed up. Well, now it's a cleaning channel. Hang on. Wow, that splashed. This is like the third time in I don't know when that I have spilled that entire thing of coffee. I don't even know how I did it this time. But gotta clean that up. No. Where did I put it? Oh. I have pine saw somewhere. It's not pine saw. I've got a little bit of this. Things are going to have to be taken apart. Oh. Well, you can hang out while I clean this up, I suppose. I should have kept my mouth shut. I should have. This is where I sit and do all the things. And if somebody had put their stuff away like they should, there wouldn't have been anything here to spill on. Did they? Nope. I have some 409 just because this has a lot of sticky in it. If somebody has their... When was the last time you did it? Glow in the dark is absorbing it. That's going to have to be washed. Hang on, I'm going to go get this soaking in some water. It's not going to hurt it as long as I do it quickly. Oh. Okay. I got the glow in the dark soaking in some water. Maybe some time. Oh. Somehow this is my husband's fault. I'm not sure how. Oh, barely got my wallet. That's good. I'm not sure how, but somehow this is his fault. Okay. Well, now we know the glow-in-the-dark fabric is super absorbent. And if you'd like to get your own, go visit Halo. I just had to shovel down. I have a hammer like that, Deborah says, LOL. I spilled my coffee last week. Don't forget to pay the rent. Oh my gosh. What a horrible, horrible mess. You know what? That's scraps. I'm just going to throw them away. Just like not everybody is quilt worthy, not everything is worth your time. Block of the month boot. This is some from Halos. I'm gonna have to undo this whole thing. All right. Last week, what I did, fuzzy things. I was laying on the couch. This is sitting beside me on the couch. I put my foot in it, knocked it over. And my son keeps bringing it up. We need to go fund me for Colleen to have a new coffee cup and pool noodle to make it stable. What did Sylvia say? You were getting wound up over his twitch. That's how it was his fault. And Dee Dee says, 100% Sylvia. Oh, he's watching this live. If I have to play it in front of him, and I will, because our TV over there, probably not. It's up there somewhere. Man. Oh, fine. I really feel like the Lord just told me, Colleen, shut up. That's enough. Too far, woman. I just used 409 to wipe this down. I think it'll be fine. Okay. I hide things under there. Oh, goodness. I was going to drink that coffee. Now I'm going to have to get me one from probably Sonic when I go into town. Doggone it. Where's that hammer? Just go get a screwdriver. It's going to have to come off. This is a DIY, and I love it. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a screwdriver and pliers to get all these staples out. Okay. Anything else that I can spill right here? Because now I'm going to move the table. Beautiful. Wow, how lucky was that? It didn't go inside this. How blessed am I for that? Ooh. Sticky. Normally, this is not what I would use to clean my furniture, but it was easy grab. This table came from my husband's mother, who is no longer with us. Her birthday is the day before mine. By the way, I know there's birthdays today. Happy birthday. Nice. Dee Dee, any tips for irresponsible people? That's going to go in the trash. Yes, sticky handles. Clean it up quickly. That is the best tip. Let's see. Well, thank you for joining me in my disaster zone. Who likes to watch women clean? Just saying. Man. You know, my sippy cup really, it has a lid. I should leave it on my husband's thingy over there. I should leave it. Vindictive much. Just a little bit. I might take the paint off. Will be repainted. You know, my floor needed to be washed. Not necessarily today. I saw it splash pretty far. My shirt down. Oh, you are responsible for it. If you clean it up next week, that would be irresponsible. Oh, thank you. Speaking of birthdays, where is Fern King today? I don't know. And she needs to see my haul when I get it from Halo. She'll like it. I think she'll like the idea behind it, though. Anyway. I am buying intentionally. I have a plan for... Well, I didn't get on my couch, so that's a good thing. I have a plan for everything that I'm getting from my birthday. It's not just to have, like my rainbow plan. Man, I'm going to really think about what I say during lives next time. Is karma going to bite me in the behind when I do this? I mean, I'm just putting it out there. I think it's a good time to end. I'm not going to get that block made today. Would anybody like to join me in a pout? Oh, I thought it was the day we had Babes and Booze for some reason. Somebody's had a birthday then. Sorry, I'm moving the camera. You're not going to like this. Well, fiddlesticks. I get my chair. Put what's left of my coffee over there. Some days it doesn't pay to open your mouth. Oh. I'm not sure that Wayne knows floors are supposed to be cleaned. Sorry about all that. Not gonna sew today. Real life. There was a lot of, yeah, that cup was almost full. Somebody needs to use their sippy cup lid. Is it Fern's birthday? I think it's Fern's birthday. Melissa said, I thought it was, in case we missed a happy birthday, Fern. So we don't miss it. And happy early birthday to my sister, who will never watch this. I think it's today. I was going to ask you that, Sylvia. I am not sure. I thought you might know. I've never asked her. Good for my mouse. I guess after I get back from town, I'm going to be taking apart I probably should do that before I go to town. Well, there's tinfoil under it, so it shouldn't get to the wood. I'll do it when I get back from town. I don't have the spine to do everything. Where is your coffee cup now? You two suck at supervising. Just saying. I'm going to have to go. Alan is on his way home. I'll see you later, Sylvia, and we're going to get off here anyway because I need to do this as a haul and affiliate thingies and everywhere. And take care, Sylvia. That was very sweet of him, Sylvia. Deep breath. Now what? Oh, it's fine. Not the first time, not the last time I'll make a mess. Probably not the last time with my coffee. Somebody please remind me to put a darn sippy cup top on that. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm going to change I don't even know what the title of this was, but I'm going to change the title of it. I'm going to keep the links in for the pattern in case y'all are interested. It's a very popular pattern. It's called Cute Boot by Virginia Cole for Benartex. Have a great day, everyone. Let's all say thank you to Colleen for the surprise cleaning video. That's what we do. No, I had a little mess over here that I need to put up for my haul. Yeah. Let's just move on. Oh, thank you guys so much. And I apologize for this randomness. Take care, everyone. Deb says, don't forget to check out Mom and Pop today for Cross Stitch Tuesday, 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 o'clock Eastern Time over on Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. Trying to go in order. Halo on Wednesdays, 3 p.m. She does a live. Before that, she's doing the videos for the Quilt Along, the fantabulous Scrappy Stars. And Dee Dee, 5 o'clock Friday, Central Time, drops her videos for cleaning, decluttering, spray painting. I should just, add painting right now, and I could be Dee Dee's channel. Okay. Okay. I apologize. We'll talk to you later. Oh, I love you guys and be the light you hope to see in others. Oh, Mama Pop might be doing Thursday this week. They did Thursday last week. I'm not keeping track. Check their channel out, see what she says.